When the world forgot my name, left me drifting in the cold, a quiet presence walked with me, steady, brave, and bold. It didn't speak of answers, didn't ask me to be strong, just matched each fragile heartbeat like a soft, unhurried song. Are you the love I prayed for once, or a spirit drawn to stay? Either way, your presence lingered till the fear had slipped away. The presence that walked beside me when the world forgot my name, I found. Held the fragile parts of me I'd scattered on the ground. Holy or human, whatever your surround, your presence turned my silence into sound. It moved like gentle reverence, a warmth beneath despair. And even though the ache was deep, I felt less alone out there. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of healing moving gracefully through my mind. The presence that walked beside me when the world forgot my name, I found. Held the fragile parts of me I'd scattered on the ground. Holy or human, whatever your surround, your presence turned my silence to sound. If your grace, let it stay where my hope is thin. If you're longing, let it rise from the places dim. If you're both, come within. Some presence heals us from the rim. The presence that walked beside me when the world forgot my name, steady and true, turning all my faded hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the presence that carried me through. Stay on the path where my fears became. You walked with me. When the world forgot my name.
The night pressed down too deeply, a weight I couldn't bear alone. from a place I'd never known. It wrapped around my heartbeat, soft as something heaven sent. And though the grief kept whispering, its edges came unbent. Are you the love I miss tonight, or a presence meant to stay? Either way, the warm echo held the heaviness at bay. The warm echo that held me when the night was too heavy. I stayed, letting every trembling breath slowly be remade. Holy or human, I can't name the shade, but you held my spirit when my strength decayed. The darkness eased its pressure, a calm began to rise, and even though the hurt remained, it softened in disguise. You blur the line between devotion and the longing I still keep, a quiet storm of comfort in the hours meant for sleep. The warm echo that held me when the night was too heavy. I stayed, letting every trembling breath slowly be remade. Holy or human, I can't name the shade, but you held my spirit when my strength decayed. If your grace, let it bloom where my sorrows are deep. If you're longing, let it hum through the thoughts I keep. If you're bold, let the mystery see. Some echoes hold us when we fall asleep. The warm echo that held me when the night was too heavy, steady and true, turning all my aching hours a softer shade of blue. Yeah. Sacred or secular, I lean on you, and the echo that carried me through. Stay in the warmth where the dark withdrew. Oh, the echo that held me too.
I thought the grief would drown me, pulling me where light can't reach. But then a quiet presence rose, soft as waves upon a beach. It lifted through the shadows, warm against the choking dark. And though the pain stayed rooted, it loosened at the spark. Are you the love the way the quiet rising made me feel less torn in two. You rose in the quiet where my grief couldn't follow, so near, turning all the trembling nights into something clear. Holy or human, somehow sincere, you rose where sorrow couldn't interfere. The cold retreated gently, a hush spread through my chest, and even though the ache remained, it loosened in its depth. You blurred the line between devotion and the longing carved inside, a quiet storm of solace where the darkest moments hide. You rose in the quiet where my grief couldn't follow, so near, turning all the trembling nights into something clear. Holy or human, somehow sincere, you rose where sorrow couldn't interfere. If your grace, let it fall where the broken stays. If your longing, let it shine through the quiet haze. If you're both, stay all my days. Some risings come in the softest ways. You rose in the quiet where my grief couldn't follow, steady and true, turning all my heavy hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the quiet that pulled me through, stay in the place where the shadows grew. You rose where grief with two.
I fell into a silence too heavy for my fragile chest, but something warm and steady found me in the mess. It didn't come with thunder, oh, no bright salvation from the sky, just a soft and quiet presence standing where I couldn't try. Are you the love I keep reaching for, or a mercy breaking through? Either way, your calm was something I never thought would choose me to. The moment your calm found me, in the middle of my collapse I stayed, feeling every shattered piece slowly rearrange. Holy or human, I can't name the shade, but your calm held the ruins I was made. It softened all the trembling, rested gently on the fear. And even though the ache was loud, your quiet stayed sincere. You blur the line between devotion and the longing I still fight. A quiet storm of comfort, moving softly through the night. The moment your calm found me, in the middle of my collapse I stayed, feeling every shattered piece slowly rearrange. Holy or human, I can't name the shade, but your calm held the ruins I was made. If your grace let it reach where the fractures hide, if your longing let it breathe on the pain inside, if your bow stay at my side, some calm arrives like a turning tide. The moment your calm found me, in the middle of my collapse, steady and true, turning all my breaking hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the calm that pulled me through. Stay in the quiet when my strength collapsed. Your calm brought me back.
My grief was like a shadow that refused to leave me be. But then a soft light settled right beside my misery. Didn't try to fix me, didn't chase the tears away. It simply stayed in silence as my heart learned to sway. Are you the love I still long for, or a spirit drawn to stay? Either way, your gentle presence held the night at bay. The soft light, it sat beside my grief without asking anything. I held, letting every unspoken tell, but your light stayed where the shadows fell. It lingered like a blessing, warm through winter's frozen air. And though the pain kept echoing, it didn't feel as bad. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of stillness moving softly through my mind. The soft light that sat beside my grief without asking anything. I held, letting every unspoken hurt slowly become pain. Holy or human, I couldn't tell, but your light stayed where the shadows fell. If your grace, let it shine where the wounds remain. If your longing, let it soften every strain. If you're both, let the meaning sustain. Some light stays even in the hardest rain. The soft light that sat beside my grief without asking anything, steady and true, turning all my lonely hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I'll lean on you. In the light that carried me through. Stay with the grief that still clings, the soft light, asking nothing. The cold inside was endless, a silence buried deep. But then a warm breath reached me, stirring places left asleep. It rose without a warning, soft as someone saying stay. And though the pain was frozen, it started melting in its way. Are you the love I lost too soon, or a presence breaking through? Either way, your breath awakened what I thought I couldn't renew. When the cold inside me recognized your warm breath again, I knew something quiet, something fragile, something true. Holy or human, whatever is you, your warmth reached places eyes once grew. The night began to loosen, the frost receded from my veins. And even though the hurt remained, it didn't feel the same. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of mercy moving gently through my mind. When the cold inside me recognized your warm breath again, I knew something quiet, something fragile, something true. Holy or human, whatever is you, your warmth reached places eyes once grew. Oh, if your grace, let it rise where my shadows hide. If you're longing, let it breathe where my tears reside. If you're both, don't leave my side. Some warmth returns like an incoming tide. When the cold inside me recognize your warm breath again, steady and true. Turning all my frozen hours a softer shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the warmth that carried me through, stay in the breath that softened the pain. Your warmth recognized again.
I sank into a silence so deep it felt like stone. But then a soft calling reached me, somehow knowing I was alone. It wasn't loud or sudden, just a breath against my fear. A quiet voice reminding that someone still was near. Are you the love I lost that night, or a spirit trying to teach? Either way, the call found places I thought no one could reach. Soft calling that found me where I thought no one could reach. I stayed, letting the trembling inside me slowly be unmade. Holy or human, I can't name the shame, but your calling carry the weight I obey. It moved along the shadows, a warmth that traveled through the cold. And even though the ache remained, it didn't feel as bold. You blur the line between devotion be the weight I obey. If your grace, let it rise where the fractures hide. If your longing, let it echo through the tears I've cried. If your bones, stay by my side. Some callings come like an unseen tide. Soft calling that found me where I thought no one could reach, steady and true, turning all my aching hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the calling that pulled me through. Stay in the whisper I couldn't speak, calling, that learn to reach.
The night was closed around me, a weight I couldn't shift. But then a quiet opening gave your comfort room to drift. It slipped between the shadows, soft as warmth upon my spine. And though my grief was swallowing, your comfort became mine. Are you the love I ache for still, or a presence sent to guide? Either way, the night made space for you to step inside. When the night opened enough for your comfort to step inside, I breathed, feeling all the jagged hurt slowly be relieved. Holy or human, whatever I believe, your comfort held what my sorrow conceived. It settled like a blessing, quiet as a winter flame. And even though the ache persisted, it didn't feel the same. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of healing moving gently through my mind. When the night opened enough for your comfort to step inside, I breathed, feeling all the jagged hurt slowly be relieved. Holy or human, whatever I believe, your comfort held what my sorrow conceived. If your grace, let it live where the shadows press. If your longing, let it hug through my loneliness. If you're both, let the meaning bless, some comforts walk through the deepest stress.
When the night open enough for your comfort to step inside,
steady and true, turning all my broken hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the comfort that pulled me through. Stay where the darkness couldn't hide. Your comfort stepped inside. Everything felt vanished, like the world had lost its form. But then a warm shadow lingered, quiet, gentle and warm. It touched the hollow places where the cold had made its home. And though the grief was tightening, I didn't feel alone. Are you the love I couldn't keep, or the spirit keeping near? Either way, your shadow stayed through every broken fear. The warm shadow that stayed when everything else disappeared, I knew held the pieces of my heart I thought I'd never get through. Holy or human, maybe both of you. Your shadow softened what the darkness drew. It moved with quiet patience, a presence resting at my side. And though the sorrow stayed intact, it didn't burn as white. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of solace moving slowly through my mind. The warm shadow that stayed when everything else disappeared, I knew held the pieces of my heart I thought I'd never get through. Holy or human, maybe both of you. Your shadow softened what the darkness drew. If your grace let it rise in the cracks I fear, if you're longing, let it whisper through the atmosphere. If you're both, then stay right here. Some shadows heal when they hold us near. The warm shadow that stayed when everything else disappeared, steady and true. Oh, turning all my grieving hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the shadow that carried me through. Stay where the losing disappeared. The warm shadow still here.
I can't
kept my hurt in shadows, a place I never let you see. But then your quiet stillness wrapped itself around me gently. It moved without a question, no demand for me to speak, just a warm and patient presence, touching all that had grown weak. Are you the love I tried to shield, or a mercy breaking through? Either way, your stillness held more of me than I ever knew. When your stillness wrapped around the hurt I tried to hide, I breathed, letting every guarded ache slowly be relieved. Holy or human, whatever I believe, your stillness healed the wounds I'd never grieved. The winter night grew softer, the coldness loosened from within, and though the grief remained intact, it didn't feel so thin. You blurred the line between devotion and the longing carved inside. A quiet storm of comfort, moving gently like a tide. When your stillness wrapped around the hurt I tried to hide, I breathed, letting every guarded ache slowly be relieved. Holy or human, whatever I believe, your stillness healed the wounds I'd never grieved. If your grace let it fall through the cracks I fear, if your longing let it stay when the nights draw near, if your blue don't disappear, some stillness speaks louder than what we hear. When your stillness wrapped around the hurt I tried to hide, steady and true, turning all my trembling hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the stillness that carried me through. Stay where the hidden pain resides. Your stillness by my side.
places silence held within. It rose like distant humming, soft as breath on winter air. And even though my grief stayed loud, your voice was somehow there. Are you the love I miss tonight, or a spirit whispering through? Either way, the sound you carried made my quiet feel like you. The gentle sound rose where my heart had gone quiet. I stayed, letting every numb doubt ache slowly be remade. Wholly a human, whatever you conveyed. Your sound revived the hope I'd mislaid. Lord, it moved along the silence, on beneath the heavy ache. Even though the hurt remained, it didn't feel opaque. You blurred the line between devotion and longing, undefined, a quiet storm of solace moving gently through my mind. The gentle sound that rose where my heart had gone quiet. I stayed, letting every numb doubt ache slowly be remade. Holy or human, whatever you convey. Your sound revived the hope I'd mislaid. If your grace let it hum in the darkest place, if your longing let it soften the wounds I face, if you're both, don't leave a trace. Some sounds heal in their quiet embrace. The gentle sound that rose when my heart had gone quiet, steady and true, turning on my silent hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the sound that carried me through, stay in the quiet that memory lit. Your gentle sound in every bit. My tears once filled the spaces where nothing warm could stay. But then a gentle presence stood where emptiness held sway. It softened all the aching, touched the places worn and bruised.
And though the sorrow stayed with me, it felt a little loose. Are you the love I've lost so long, or a spirit drawing near? Either way, your presence lingered in the space once ruled by fear. The warm presence standing in the space my tears once claimed I knew. Held the fragile parts of me that grief once pulled into. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your warmth restored the places tears withdrew. It hovered like a blessing, a hush beneath the winter night. And even though the ache was real, it didn't burn as bright. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of healing stirring gently through my mind. The warm presence standing in the space my tears once claimed I knew. Held the fragile parts of me that grief once pulled into. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your warmth restored the places tears withdrew. If your grace let it rest where the shadows stay, if your longing let it hum in the aches array, if your boat don't drift away, some presence holds what words can't say. The warm presence standing in the space my tears once claimed, steady and true, turning all my weeping hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the presence that carried me through. Stay in the space where the tears once came. Your presence knows my name. My breath was growing shallow, trembling in the winter air. But then a soft grace gathered, like someone standing there. It touched my tired heartbeat, calming places frayed and warm. And though the sorrow clung to me, it didn't feel as torn. Are you the love I'm longing for, or a mercy breaking through? Either way, your grace kept rising in a light I never knew. The soft grace that met me when my breath had started to fail. I stayed, letting every shaking moment be quietly remade. Holy or human, whatever you conveyed, your grace held pieces I never displayed. It warmed the frozen memories, moved slowly through the darkest part. And even though the ache stayed whole, it softened in my heart. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of solace blowing gently through my mind. The soft grace that met me when my breath started to fail. I stayed, letting every shaking moment be quietly remade. Holy or human, whatever you conveyed, your grace held pieces I never displayed. If your grace stay close where the shadows lie, if you're longing, let it whisper the reasons why. If you're both, don't pass me by. Some grace appears when we barely try. The soft grace that met me when my breath had started to fail. Steady and true, turning on my grieving hours a gentle shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the grace that pulled me through. Stay in the breath that felt so fresh. The grace that never failed. There was a part of me missing, a space I thought was gone for good. But then your quiet presence reached me deeper than it should. It lifted something hollow, something grief had claimed as mine. And though the pain still lingered, it softened with your sign. Are you the love I'm making for, or a spirit holding true? Either way, you held the peace that I thought no one knew. Oh, you held a part of me I thought had gone missing forever. So real, touching places in my heart I was too afraid to feel.
gentle healing, like warmth inside a frozen room. And even though the hurt remained, it didn't smell of doom. You blur the line between devotion and a yearning undefined, a quiet storm of comfort flowing softly through my mind. You held the part of me I thought had gone missing forever. So real, so real. Touching places in my heart I was too afraid to feel. Holy or human, whatever you reveal. You offer back the part sorrow tried to steal. If your grace let it rise from the quiet pain, if your longing let it bloom like a gentle rain, if you're both let it still remain. Some pieces return again and again. You held a part of me I thought had gone missing forever, steady and true, turning all my fractured hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you for the peace, yeah. You pull back through. Stay with the part I thought was gone. You held it.
I tried to stand alone again, but my strength gave way to grief. Then a quiet warmth surrounded every broken piece. It lifted what I couldn't, held the weight I couldn't bear. And even though the ache was sharp, I felt someone there. Are you the love I cried out for, or a mercy drawn to stay? Either way, your warmth began to guide me through the grave. The quiet warmth that carried me when I couldn't carry myself. what sorrow remained. It moved with steady patience, a softness wrapped around my pain. And even though the hurt remained, it didn't feel the same. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of solace flowing gently through my mind. The quiet warmth that carried me when I couldn't carry myself. I leaned, letting every trembling step feel a little less unseen. Only you're human, whatever you mean. Your warmth restored what sorrow remained. If your grace let rise where the shadows away, if you're longing, let it hum through the coldest day. If you're bold, don't slip away. Someone carries what words can't say. The quiet warmth that carried me when I couldn't carry myself. Steady and true, turning all my broken hours a gentle shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I walk with you in the warmth that pulled me through. Stay where my strength had nothing left. Your warmth carry the rest. The night loomed heavy, colder than any silence I had known. But then a soft remembrance sat beside me, not alone. It didn't chase the darkness, didn't force the pain to fade, just lingered like a whisper in the quiet we both made. Are you the love I ache for still, or a spirit standing near? Either way, your memory settles in the shadows of my fear. The soft remembrance that sat with me when I couldn't face the night I stayed, letting every trembling hour slowly be obeyed. Holy or human, whatever you convey, Your presence warmed the place my courage frayed. It glowed inside the silence, a warmth that didn't ask for more. And even though the grief remained, it didn't weigh like before. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of solids moving gently through my mind. The soft remembrance that sat with me when I couldn't face the night I stayed, letting every trembling hour slowly be obeyed. Holy or human, whatever you convey, your presence warmed the place my courage frayed. If your grace, let it stay in the depths I fear. If your longing, let it whisper where my doubts appear. If you're both, remain right here. Some remembrances breathe when the night feels severe. The soft relamblings that sat with me when I couldn't face the night, steady and true, turning all my fragile hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the memory that carried me through. Stay in the night that once felt tight, a remembrance soft with light.
I felt myself unravel, a thread pulled thin inside my chest. But then a breath of peace arrived before I lost the rest. It filled the empty spaces where the cold had learned to live. And though the ache was echoing, it softened what I couldn't give. And you, the love I cried out for, or a presence drawn to me. Either way, your breath of peace, still the trembling in my plea. The breath of peace that met me just before I fell apart, I knew held the fraying edges of the things I couldn't get through. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your peace restored what the night withdrew. It And even though the hurt remained, it didn't feel the same. You blur the line between devotion, and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of mercy floating gently through my mind. The breath of peace that met me just before I fell apart, I knew held the fraying edges of the things I couldn't get through. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your peace restored what the night withdrew. Give your grace, let it steady every place I break. Give your longing, let it move where the shadows ache. If you're both, remain awake. Some peace arrives for our deepest sake. The breath of peace that met me just before I fell apart, steady and true, turning all my fragile house a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the peace that carried me through. Stay in the breath that saved my heart, your peace, before I fell apart.
My hope has stopped returning, left somewhere behind the pain. But then you stood beside me, like soft and unexpected rain. You didn't ask a question, didn't try to shift the air, just stayed in silent presence while my heartbeat learned to wake. Are you the love I once believed, or a spirit holding true? Either way, the quiet changed the moment I felt you. You stood in the quiet where my hope had stopped returning. I breathe, feeling something gentle rise in places long bereaved. Holy or human, whatever I perceived, you sparked new hope where I'd never believed. You rested in the stillness, a warmth beneath the winter's cold. And even though my grief was strong, it didn't feel as
quiet storm of solace, moving slowly through my mind. You stood in the quiet where my hope had stopped returning. I breathe, feeling something gentle rise in places long bereaved. Holy or human, whatever I perceived, you sparked new hope where I'd never believed. If your grace let it stay where my heart feels thin, if you're longing, let it move in the places dim. If you're both, let the healing begin. Some presence brings hope softly within. You stood in the quiet where my hope had stopped returning, steady and true. Turning on my faded, I was a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the quiet that carried me through. You stood in the quiet where my hope has burned, yearning. You stood in the quiet. You stood when mine stopped returning. Every door felt closed tonight. Every hallway led to cold. Yet some quiet one remained, and the story still untold. I walk through rooms of memory where your echo used to live. And though the ache was heavy, there was something left to give. Are you the love I still lean on, or a spirit moving near? Either way, your warmth remains in the places shaped by fear. The warmth that stayed when every door felt closed. I breathed, held the trembling pieces I could barely believe. Holy or human, however you conceived, your presence warmed the spaces lost had to leave. You didn't ask for healing, didn't chase the dark away, just stood inside the silence in a soft, unbroken way. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm sat in speechless quiet, where grief outgrew my name. But then a hidden voice arose, softly lifting me again. It wasn't loud or certain, didn't push the dark aside, just hummed within the hollow where my broken thoughts reside. Are you the love I whispered for, or a spirit answering me? Either way, the voice you gave held the pieces quietly. The voice that rose inside me when I had none left to speak, I learned, carried every shattered plea that trembled and burned. Holy or human, whatever you discerned, your voice became the strings quiet yearned. It echoed in the stillness like a hymn beneath the pain, turning all my quiet sorrow into something soft again. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of comfort in the corners of my mind. The voice that rose inside me when I had none left to speak, I learned, carried every shattered plea that trembled and burned. Holy or human, whatever you discern, your voice became the strain I'd yearn. If your grace let it steady every word I feel, if your longing let it echo through the atmosphere, if you both remain sincere, some voices rise when we need them near. The voice that rose inside me when I had none left to speak, steady and true, turning all my emptied hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the voice that carried me through. Stay in the quiet where my words grew weak. You were the voice when I couldn't speak. I couldn't hold myself upright, when my strength had slipped away. A quiet hand reached through the dark and helped me face the day. It wasn't loud or desperate, didn't force the hurt to fade, just stay beside my trembling heart in the stillness we both made. Are you the love I long for still, or a spirit drawn to me? Either way, that quiet hand brought a fragile dignity. The quiet hand that held me when I couldn't hold myself, I stayed. Let the broken weight I carried gently be allayed. Holy or human, whatever you portrayed, your touch restored what fear betrayed. It lingered in the silence, warm where winter lingered too. And even though the sorrow clung, it didn't feel as cruel. You blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of mercy moving softly through my mind. The quiet hand that held me when I couldn't hold myself, I stayed. Let the broken weight I carry gently be allayed. Holy or human, whatever you portrayed, your touch restored what fear betrayed. Give your grace, let it live where my heart feels worn. If you're longing, let it rest where my hope is torn. If your both stay reborn, some hands hold us when we're most forlorn. Oh, the quiet hand that held me when I couldn't hold myself, steady and true. Ooh, turning all my heavy hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the hand that carried me through. Stay with the heart that once unwell. You held me when I couldn't hold myself. I stood outside the doorway, too tired to step inside. But somewhere in the hallway, a gentle light refused to hide. It glowed without demanding, didn't rush the hurt away. Just stay there like a promise I'd return another day. Are you the love I ache towards still?
through. Either way, that hallway light held a truth I somehow knew. The light that waited in the hallway when I had no strength to enter, I found. Stayed steady when every fragile piece was scattered on the ground. Holy or human, whatever your surround, your glow became the place my hope was bound. It flickered like a mirror, soft enough to let me rest. And though my grief was heavy, it loosened in my chest. You blurred the line between devotion and the longing undefined. A quiet storm of solace moving gently through my mind. And my dawn waited in the hallway when I had no strength to enter. I found. Stayed steady when every fragile piece was scattered on the ground. Holy or human, whatever your surround, your glow became the place my hope was bound. If your grace, let it shine where my shadows dwell. If you're longing, let it warm the parts I never tell. If you're both, remain as well. Some lights wait for us when we can't compare. The light that waited in the hallway when I had no strength to enter, steady and true, turning all my aching hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the light that carried me through. Stay in the hall where I faltered to enter. Your glow, my quiet center.
Hey. The world grew still around me. All the voices fading low. But then an echo spoke my name. Hey, with a tenderness I know. Hey, hey. It rose from somewhere hidden, where my broken pieces lay. Not forcing any answers, just calling me to stay. Are you the love I long to hear, or a spirit drawn to me? Either way, that echo soft but strong enough to mend. And though the pain still lingered, it didn't feel like the end. Oh, you blur the line between devotion and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of comfort moving softly through my mind. The echo that held my name when everyone else fell silent. I stayed, letting every fragile heartbeat find a quieter way. Holy, you're human, whatever you convey. Your echo lifted what grief outweighed. If your grace, let it call where my doubts reside. If you're longing, let it whisper through the moments I hide. If you're bold, remain beside. Some echoes hold us from the inside. Everyone else felt silent, steady and true, turning all my hollow hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the echo that carried me through. Stay in the name that found me compliant. Your echo in my quiet. Hey, in my quiet. Hey.
I hid inside the shadows where sorrow learned to live. And then a quiet devotion came with more to gently give. It didn't break the silence, didn't pry the pain away. Just knelt beside my darkness in a soft, unwavering way. Are you the love I hope would stay, or a spirit close and true? Either way, that quiet devotion found the parts I never knew. The quiet devotion that found me where I thought no one would look. I learned, softened all the heavy places where my bravery had burned. Holy or human, whatever you discern, your presence shaped the peace I'd yearned. It settled like a blessing, warm where winter settled too. And though the ache kept echoing, it didn't feel as cruel. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined. that found me where I thought no one would look. I learned, softened all the heavy places where my bravery had burned. Holy or human, whatever you discern, your presence shaped the peace I yearn. If your grace, let it live in the wounds I keep. If your longing, let it warm where my shadows sleep. If your both remain so deep, some devotions rise when we fall asleep. The quiet devotion that found me where I thought no one looked, steady and true, turning all my muted hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the devotion that carried me through. Stay in the place no one else took. Your quiet devotion, where I thought no one would look. Hey, my heart, he felt in prison, too tired to rise or prove. But then a quiet stillness came and reached where I couldn't move. It settled on my spirit like a calm beneath the pain. And though the night was heavy, it whispered I'd remain. Are you the love I once believed, a spirit holding true? Either way, that gentle stillness lifted me from what I knew. The stillness that reached for me when my heart wouldn't move, I stayed. Letting all the broken rhythms slowly be remade. Oh, holy or human, whatever you conveyed, your calm restored the hope I'd mislaid. It held without demanding, didn't chase the grief away, just laid its warmth beside me while the sorrow had its say. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of solace moving softly through my mind. The stillness that reached for me when my heart wouldn't move, I stayed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Letting all the broken rhythms slowly be remade. Oh, holy
quiet every trembling part. If you're longing, let it gather the pieces of my heart. If you're bold, don't depart. Some stillness heals what grief would start. A stillness that reached for me when my heart wouldn't move. Steady and true, turning all my weary hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you in the stillness that carried me through. Stay where my heart once withdrew. Stillness there when our heart couldn't once withdrew. Stay where my heart once withdrew. Yeah, stillness when I couldn't move.
The noise of life grew painful, too sharp for me to bear. But then a gentle memory came and rested in my chair. It didn't hush the chaos, didn't mute the ache inside, just sat there like a blessing. No sorrow could divide. Are you the love I still reach for, or a spirit drawn to me? Either way, that gentle memory held me where I'd ceased to be. The gentle memory that sat beside me when the world felt too loud. I knew, softened every trembling moment I was struggling to get through. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your echo warmed the cold I grew. It lingered like a reverence, a hymn beneath the noise, giving breath to fragile moments I'd forgotten had a voice. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of mercy drifting slowly through my mind. The gentle memory that sat beside me when the world felt too loud. I knew, softened every trembling moment I was struggling to get through. Holy or human, whatever felt true, your echo warmed the cold I grew. If your grace, let it hold the places I resist. If your longing, let it rise in the silence I've missed. If you're both, let you exist. Some memories keep us from the abyss. The gentle memory that sat beside me when the world felt too loud, steady and true, turning all my fading hours a generous shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. Hear the memory that carried me through. Stay in the quiet where the world unbowed. Your gentle memory when life felt too loud. Yeah. My hands felt bare and empty, like everything had slipped away. But then a quiet comfort reached to hold them through the gray. It didn't try to fill the void, didn't mend the ache outright. Just warm my palms with something soft enough to feel like light. Are you the love I still reach towards, or a spirit standing near? Either way, that tender comfort pulled me through the fear. The comfort that found my hands when I had nothing left to hold. I breathed, lifted all the shattered moments sorrow had conceived. Holier in whatever I believe, your comfort shaped the hope I grieve. It stayed in subtle stillness, a warmth the winter couldn't steal. And even though the loss remained, it softened how it felt. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined. A quiet storm of solace moving gently through my mind. The comfort that found my hands when I had nothing left to hold. I breathed, lifted all the shattered moments sorrow had conceived. Holy or in whatever I believe, your comfort shaped the hope I grieve. If your grace, let it fill the spaces cold and wide. If you're longing, let it rest where my fears reside. If you both stay beside some comfort
spirits rise when all else has died. My hands when I had nothing left to hold, steady and true, turning all my hollow hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. You're the comfort that carried me through. Your comfort. When I had nothing left to hold.
Reach the end of trying, where my strength had come undone. But in the moment I released it, grace met me one by one. It didn't rush to save me, didn't force the hurt to fade, just settled in the silence like a promise gently made. Are you the love I once believed, or a spirit staying near? Either way, the quiet grace softened everything I fear. The grace that met me in the moment I stopped holding on. I breathed, lifted every trembling piece that sorrow had conceived. Holy or human, whatever I perceive, your grace formed hope where I've been grieved. It rose like soft forgiveness, warm where winter took its place. And even though the ache remained, it moved at patient praise. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of mercy moving slowly through my mind. The grace that met me in the moment I stopped holding on. I breathed, lifted every trembling piece that sorrow had conceived. Holy or human, whatever I where my strength was gone, you met me. When I stopped holding on.
Felt long and endless, a weight I couldn't shake. But then a tender whisper came, gentle for my sake. It moved without announcing, didn't chase the dark away, just hummed a quiet promise of a slowly rising day. Are you the love I hold inside, or a spirit drawn to me? Either way, that morning whisper stirred a soft serenity. The whisper that promised morning, when the night fell without end, I heard like a fragile vow of healing in a barely spoken word. Whatever had occurred, your whisper woke the hope I buried and deferred. Oh yeah. It trembled like compassion, warmth beneath the cold. And though the grief remained intact, it felt less harsh to hold. You blurred the line between devotion and a longing undefined, a quiet storm of comfort filling corners of my mind. The whisper that promised morning, when the night fell without end, I heard like a fragile vow of healing in a barely spoken word. Holy or human, whatever had occurred, your whisper woke the hope I buried and deferred. Give your grace, let it rise where my shadows live. Give your longing, let it breathe in the light you give. If you're both, let it forgive. Some whispers help the darkness shift. The whisper that promised morning, when the night fell without end. Steady and true, turning all my weary hours a gentler shade of blue. Sacred or secular, I lean on you. In the whisper that carried me through. Stay in the dawn, you helped defend your promise when the night fell without end.
heavy with everything I'd lost. Then a warmth moved through the stillness, soft as breath across the frost. I didn't know I'd hear you, not in sound, but something near. A gentle, quiet presence, touching all that I still fear. Are you the love I ache for now, or the mercy drawing in? Either way, the quiet open and let me feel you again. When the quiet finally let me feel you again, I breathe like a fragile kind of hope drifting through my grief. Whatever I believe, you met me where my broken heart still heals. The night grew soft around me, a hush that didn't feel so cold. And even though the pain remained, feel as bold. You blur the line between devotion and the missing deep.